Here we are under the tunnel. This is one of my personal favorite of our plants because it came from the farm that I grew up on. These, we always called these dogtooth violets. The leaves, as you can see, are kind of blotchy, and the plant spreads quite nicely, but a month from now there won't be any sign of it. It'll all be gone. It's just one of those sweet spring things, and it's usually one of the first things that bloom here in the spring. This area is under our tunnel. Here we have a white bleeding heart. Hosta, of course. There's the traditional bleeding heart that everyone's familiar with, and more hosta. That little hosta, I think, needs to move because he's not getting a lot of anything once everybody here grows up. This hosta gets big, and this bleeding heart will get bigger too. Here's our bench. Here we have an area of lilies of the valley. Lilies of the valley spread quite tightly. Now you can see we have an astilbe here and one over here. I'm kind of thinking that we may need to do something about those. What we've done down here is a ligularia. There's also some snow on the mountain, which of course could compete with the lilies of the valley with no problem. But this ligularia is kind of a wimpy plant. This is one of our best shady, moist areas, and that's what it wants. So we put it in here, and I don't know if I can show you. I don't know that it shows, but there is a pot in here. We just put the plastic pot, cut the bottom of it out, fairly large pot, and plop the ligularia in it. We're going to see if that helps keep the lilies of the valley at bay. Here's one of our little obelisks. This tunnel is covered with grape and Dutchman's pipe and a few clematis. And right down here we have a trillium blooming. Nice spring bloom. These are May apples, another thing from the farm. They aren't quite blooming yet, but I expect them to soon. That right there, it doesn't show very well, but when it does, we'll show it to you. I do believe that is a Jack in the Pulpit. This is our little woods spot.